Whether you're starting your YouTube journey or maybe you want to upgrade your camera or your gear, this is going to be one setup that I highly recommend. So let's start off from the top and work our way to the bottom. On top we have a light, and this is a light that I actually got with the camera. This is a Lumix camera, G7. I got this light with the camera as a package deal. I'm not sure which brand this is from, but I've had this for maybe over 5-6 years, which however old the camera is. I had this for a long time, and for sure this thing went through a lot of beating, as you can see, but it comes with a lot of features. First of all, it came with 2 of these batteries, and these last seriously long, but I dropped this so many times that these things broke out. The charger broke and I can't even charge them, and the teeth on this also broke, so there's a lot of breaking on this, so I can't use that way anymore, but I do have options. You can also plug this thing in, or you can use AA batteries, which is what I'm using right now. You can also test how much power you have just by clicking this, and the best part is you have warm and cold lighting. Next thing we have is this handheld gimbal. You don't really need to have this if you're doing stationary shooting, but this is a gimbal that I got a long time ago when I was on budget. This thing I think cost me like 20 bucks or so. This is a manual gimbal, so it's not going to be perfect, but you can minimize some of the shakes obviously from the whole weight and length of this. And the good thing is you can put up a mic here or a light just like I did, and you'll be good to go. There's also space on top of the camera to mount whatever you need. That brings me to the camera. This is a Lumix G7. It's a really old camera, but this thing shoots 4K in 60 FPS. Even though I got this thing a long time ago, I still use this as a daily camera every single day because of how good the quality of this is. It's also a great camera to take pictures with. And then we have the weird microphone here. Obviously this is a small microphone that you would put on your shirt or t-shirt as you're talking, but I just like to clip this thing here so I don't lose it or anything. But as I'm ready to shoot, I'm gonna be untangling this thing depending on how far away I am with the camera, and then turn this thing on and we'll be good to go. This mic here I think is about like $15 or so, $13 or $15, I forgot, but we did a test video on this. I'll leave that video in the description so you guys can check out how good this microphone actually is for that price. And last thing is the tripod. A tripod is very important if you're doing indoor shooting. I have this thing from Micro Center. I got it for I think $30-40 like a long time ago, like 5-6 years ago. One of the rubber foot is missing, but it works, still hanging on. But in the end of the day, with all these things on top, it becomes really top heavy, and I dropped this thing like twice. So when you pick your tripod, make sure you get a really good one, because you're not buying this every day. If you get a good one, it'll last you a long time, maybe lifetime. This thing really doesn't move that smooth, and you would see how the top is so heavy that everything kind of shakes after you stop, and that's obviously not good if you're trying to get a cinematic shot or anything. So tripod is definitely a really important part of your setup, and make sure you choose one wisely. So let me know what you guys think of the setup. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you next time. Peace.